You might currently be playing PlayStation 4, but how well do you remember PlayStation 3? I take 5 games off my shelf at home and read the backs, and you have to guess the titles. This is Trivia with Buds. What it be, and welcome to the Trivia with Buds podcast. I'm your host, Ryan Buds. Thanks for checking out this show, and this daily episode is all about video games, specifically PlayStation 3 games. I've mostly been a PlayStation guy my whole life since number one, but I do love Nintendo as well. Never been an Xbox guy. I think I owned one briefly when Halo 2 or 3 was at its most popular. But I've always been a PlayStation guy. So right now, behind me in my man cave here, I do have a Nintendo Switch set up. I have my Super Nintendo Classic, and I have PlayStation 4. My 3 is in the other room. That's what my kid uses to watch all of her, kid shows, Doc McStuffins, things like that. So I thought it'd be fun today to just grab 5 popular games off my shelf from PlayStation 3, read the backs to you, and have you guess which one is which. We're going to jump into these right now with a random first pick off the shelf. Here it is. This is your first game. Los Santos, a sprawling metropolis full of self-help gurus, starlets, and fading celebrities struggling to stay afloat in an era of economic uncertainty and cheap cable TV. That is the back of the first game. What game is that from PlayStation 3? Los Santos, a sprawling metropolis full of self-help gurus, starlets, and fading celebrities struggling to stay afloat in an era of economic uncertainty and cheap cable TV. What game do you think that is? Here is the next game from PlayStation 3. Fortune hunter Nathan Drake is lured back into the treacherous world of thieves and mercenary treasure seekers. Fortune hunter Nathan Drake is lured back into the treacherous world of thieves and mercenary treasure seekers. Here is your next back of a video game. See if you know this one. Assemble your ultimate 4-member strike force from over 20 Marvel heroes. Become your favorite legends, then interact with more than 140 characters in this epic action RPG. Here it is one more time. Assemble your ultimate 4-member strike force from over 20 Marvel heroes. Become your favorite legends, then interact with more than 140 characters in this epic action RPG. Your next title it's very short. It says, where pop culture and high culture collide. There's a party in your brain and your pants are invited. Where pop culture and high culture collide, there's a party in your brain and your pants are invited. What do you think that title is? And your last PlayStation 3 back-of-the-box reading is right here. Revenge solves everything. You are Corvo Attano, the once trusted bodyguard of the Empress. You are Corvo Attano, the once trusted bodyguard of the Empress. What game do you think that is? All right, guys, think about those answers, and I am going to play some audio for you. This is from an early PlayStation 1 TV ad. Enjoy.
Hello, citizens of Europe. As spokesperson for SAPS, the Society Against PlayStation, I'd like to talk to you about a menace threatening humanity. It's happening right here, in our very homes, and corrupting the lives of our loved ones. Yes, friends, I'm talking about this. It may look like a harmless bagel toaster, but inside is a deadly donut. How do you know PlayStation is not a normal game system? It carries these telltale signs. Scientists say its effects are mind-boggling. Users lose all sense of reality and enter another world. Here we have a normal, healthy young man. And here we have a fellow who's been experimenting with PlayStation for only a few minutes. Proof that we saps must be on our guard. Remember, do not underestimate the power of PlayStation.
There it is. Did that audio make you want to buy PlayStation 1 or what? I love hearing old commercials, and I'm definitely going to be playing more and more of them on this show, so get used to it. Here are your answers to the PlayStation 3 back-of-the-box reading game. Here's number 1, Los Santos, a sprawling metropolis full of self-help gurus, starlets, and fading celebrities struggling to stay afloat in an era of economic uncertainty and cheap cable TV. That is Grand Theft Auto 5, the most successful piece of media in the history of the world. I think it's made something like $6 billion, if I'm not mistaken. Maybe that number's high, but it's more than any movie or TV show or anything like that. Grand Theft Auto 5. Your next title was a sequel. Fortune hunter Nathan Drake is lured back into the treacherous world of thieves and mercenary treasure seekers. This was Uncharted 2, Among Thieves. Uncharted 2 Among Thieves, it says on the front, 25 perfect review scores, 10 out of 10, 5 out of 5 from multiple different things. Made by Naughty Dog. That's a great game. That got me really hooked into those games. Uncharted 2. Your next game was assemble your ultimate 4-member strike force from over 20 Marvel heroes. Become your favorite legends, then interact with 140 characters in this action RPG. It's called Marvel Ultimate Alliance. Marvel Ultimate Alliance. I got this for free, and I've never played it, but it is a game that I will sit down and play one day because it just looks like a lot of fun. Marvel Ultimate Alliance. Your next game said, where pop culture and high culture collide, there's a party in your brain and your pants are invited. If you know the style of humor of these games, you will know that this 2010 game was You Don't Know Jack. They brought it back after a bunch of years off, I believe, and they reinvented themselves. And then in recent years, since 2010, they have those Jack in the Box party packs, which are popular because you can play with your cell phone. And that's some great technology for having a party and a bunch of people over at your house. That one was You Don't Know Jack. And your last game of this challenge, this was the E3 2012 Game of Show, picked by Game Informer, GameSpot, and MSNBC. This was Revenge Solves Everything. You are Corvo Attano, the once trusted bodyguard of the Empress. It was Dishonored. This is a real cool game. Dishonored. Fun first-person shooter. You can turn into mice and things and just slaughter people. So that was your challenge for today, guys. Hope you like video games. Hope you like PlayStation 3 specifically. And if you like this show, rate, review, and subscribe it. We put it out every single day with full-length episodes, usually with guests on Tuesdays. And Thursdays, we put out mini episodes. And all the other days of the week, we try and put out fun little challenges for you to decode, just like this one. If you like the show, rate, review, subscribe. Maybe go over to patreon.com/trivia with Buds, see what we got brewing over there in terms of rewards, and kick a few bucks to make it bigger and better every day. Thanks for listening. Thanks for telling a friend, and we'll see you next time on the Trivia with Buds podcast. Cheers.